Hello, fellow gamers. I am back once again. This time I'm doing a special kind of a how-to video sort of thing for Legend of Zelda, as you can see. Hadn't done a how-to video in a while, so I figured I'd do another one. This time I'm going to show you how you can get the white sword, which is the second sword in the game, before you even enter the first dungeon. So before that, let's create a file. I'm going to kill that. And we're going to call this guy Pud. That'll work. Okay. So you do still need to get the level 1 sword, at least to make this easier, so I'm going to go ahead and get that. And I'm going to position myself so that whenever I pick it up, I stab him in the chest. Okay, now we go on a rupee collecting spree, because there's some things that we will need to buy. I'll need to buy a candle, and I'll also maybe need to buy bombs. Don't want to go over there to the left because there's... Well, I'll show you what I mean over there. There's things over there that I call whirly turds. I don't remember what they're actually called. But see, they're whirly turds. They fly around and they're turds. So I need to get at least 60 rupees so I can buy the candle. Which I will buy from that shop right there. That was back on the previous screen, because I talked too late. Yum. 5 rupees. Also probably going to stick predominantly around this first area, the area around the starting point here, because the enemies are easier to kill. Actually, I know what I can do. There's actually places I can go where I can get rupees basically for free. And I'm going to hit one of those places. Is there one up here? No, not up here. It's further to the east. Didn't at all kill the one I wanted to kill there. By the way, that boulder right there, can't move it until you get the power bracelet. Which I'm definitely not going to do. Okay, I don't need that. It's nice to know that that's there, though, in case I get too dead. Damn fucking Tektites. The collision on the rupees is not very good. You have to walk, like, right over the middle of the friggin' rupee. Okay, this is not the place either. I think I need to go even further east. Yes, I think it's right down here. Or maybe it was up here. No. Because I am looking for an Armos. Because he is sitting on top of a thing that has money in it. This still goes up to the desert. Maybe I can go around, up and around this corner here. Fuckers. Fuck it. Fuck nut. Piss. Here's what I was thinking of. Bitch. Yeah, of course, now I'm gonna fucking die before I get there. Excellent, 30 rupees. Not sure that was worth it, though. So I need 16 rupees, then I can do the thing. That's the entrance to level 2, I don't want to go there yet. What I need to do is get back to where the... And that fucking... Yeah, that's good. Let's do that on a recording, that looks good. Continue. At least that'll take me back to the beginning, which is where I need to be anyway. See, that's how I'm gonna spin this. I wanted to go back to the beginning. It's not because I sucked. It's my own fault for taking on a moblin that takes 3 hits whenever I've got half a heart. Fun fact, did you know that the Zelda enemies were all named in this first game, and those names carried forward to all future Zelda games? Like these guys right here that I'm hitting, I know those are called Moblins, those are called Octoroks. And the variations of those enemies, even when Zelda went 3D with Ocarina of Time, still use the same names. I kind of like that. It kind of is traditional. It has a way of tying the games to their past while still allowing them to be new. God fucking damn it, these moblins. I'm gonna get myself fucking killed again! See, the beginning of this game is actually really hard. Because you don't have shit for life. I'm going up this way because I know there's a fairy. Not in that one! Get out of the way. That other one was actually the entrance to level 7. That was close. Ah, sweet, I just got bombs for free. I don't have to buy them. Bitch! Zora flings a fireball from the other side of the fucking world and it still hits me. Also, unlike usual, this is not being live streamed as I record this because YouTube's being a dick. For some reason I started the live stream and then in the preview it just kept, it would like play for 2 seconds and then it would buffer for 6 seconds and it would play for 2 more and buffer for 6 more, and it was extremely consistent about that. And that's no good. the preview has to be going at least sort of at a consistent rate. Otherwise it's pointless. And plus I wasn't sure that if it was buffering like that for me, if it was going to buffer like that for people watching as well. And if it was going to do that for people watching, there's no point to streaming because then it's not live anymore. Might as well just do it offline. Anyway, I'm going to buy the candle so I can burn things. And now I can actually go do shit. So, I'm going to go to the first stop to get a heart container, which is very close. It's right up over here. On this next screen, in fact. Let me switch to it. And I think the door might be right there. Probably not. Nope, it must be right there. Okay. You can only use the blue candle once per screen, so I'd go off and then come back, and that resets it. There we go. You come in here. It says take any one you want. If you are retarded, you could take the medicine, which you can only use one time, or you can take the heart, which is permanent. Now, to get the white sword, you need 5 heart containers. So I now have 4. I'm going to go get the 5th one. To my left is level 1. Get out of the goddamn way, Octorok. I don't know why I'm so pissed right now. This is probably kind of hard to watch. I don't know what these things are called. Levers, I think. Annoying little butt-plugging sons of bitches is what they are. Not even fucking with those blue ones, they're stronger. But then, I go over here. And this is what I needed bombs for. Switch to bombs, and blow it up right there. And you get second heart container, which makes 5. Now I can go get the white sword. It's just that easy. The white sword, of course, is very nice, especially at the beginning of the game, because it does double the damage of the wooden sword. You go right over here to get the white sword. Oh shit, am I stuck? No. That was weird. If you go up 5 times right there, I think, that's how you get to level 5. Oh, and if an old woman ever tells you to walk into the waterfall, this is where you do it. And she wants, yeah, right what she says, she wants you to pay her and she'll talk. And sometimes if you pick the most, they'll just say, whoa, that's a lot of money, and they won't actually tell you what you want to know. But I have enough for 10, so let's see. This ain't enough to talk. Fuck you, bitch. So she wants 20. Fuck her, I don't need it. And I don't know what those things are called right there, but they're fucking... And look at that! 2 hearts! 2 hearts from that fucking sword that he throws at you. It says, Master using it and you can have this. And that's what it says for the other sword, too, for the magical sword. And you need a certain number of heart containers to pick it up as well. If you don't have enough heart containers when you come in here, then when you walk on the sword, nothing happens. And it doesn't tell you how many you need. But I know for this one it's 5. I forget how many it is for the magical sword, but it's a lot. Like it may be, I know you at least have to have the bottom rows filled up with heart containers, and maybe like 2 or 3. There's 2 rows. You need the bottom one completely full, and then you need like 2 or 3 on the top row. Anyway, that's that. And I can say, fuck you to this guy. I do not have the right shield right now to deflect his swords, which is why I was moving around him. If you get the magical shield in the shop, then you can indeed deflect their swords. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing now, because I achieved the goal of this video. I got the white sword. But maybe I'll just wander around and show you some other stuff that I know about. I know you can blow this open. I think inside is an old woman that doesn't say anything. Yes, this old woman. She looks just like the one that robbed me. There's old women like this in several places on the map, and they all say nothing whenever you first see them. And what you have to do is you have to get the letter, which I forget where that is, but then you find any one of them and you equip the letter, show it to them, and then from that point on, she'll start selling you potions. Blue potion and red potion. And one of those I think you can use twice. Or maybe it just fills up twice as much of your life meter. There's something about it that's double, I think. But once you use that letter on the first silent old woman, it works for all of them. So you don't have to keep using it over and over. And it saves it that way too. So the next time you go in there after saving, she'll be still selling you potions. Guess I can at least show you the entrance to the level 1. It's just right over here. It's super easy to get into. And that's it. Now you can go in there and you can kill things more easily, and you can kill Aquamentus much more easily. So that's the end of the video. As I think of them, I guess I will do more how-to videos. And of course there's more Metroid Prime coming up on my channel. And lots of other video ideas in the pipeline once I have money to actually flesh them out. So, don't know when that will be, as usual, but sometime. If you want to know when I am going to be live streaming, like I said, I'm not right now, but when I am and when it's working and when YouTube's not being dickish about buffering, there's 2 ways that you can be notified that I'm streaming. You can either subscribe to me or follow me on Twitter. You can find a link to my Twitter profile on my YouTube channel page. Or you can subscribe to me on the YouTube Gaming app, which you can get on your favorite device, and then that device will notify you when I start streaming. So yeah, streaming or not, I'll be back again sometime, so see ya.